This is Peace News Now with Derek J. Today is Monday, March 4th, 2013. Here's what's happening in the world of peaceful evolution. 1 Bitcoin is trading at $35 American. 1 troy ounce of pure silver is trading at $28.50 American. Dennis Rodman recently returned from a 2-day trip where he spent time with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. Rodman said of Un, quote, I love him, he's awesome. Apparently unaware that he's the leader of a dictatorship, Rodman said, everybody over there loves and worships him. He loves basketball. Obama loves basketball too. They have a lot in common. Rodman showcased his moral rectitude when he said that he didn't want to bring up or mention the children and families born and living in labor death camps, saying, quote, I don't want to look at that right there. I understand what he's doing. I don't condone that. I hate the fact that he's doing that, but the fact is, he's a human being. He let his guards down to be a friend. I didn't talk about that. Rodman apparently doesn't want to judge a person for committing genocide. The important thing is that the dictator likes basketball. Rodman called the Kims great leaders because the people in North Korea respect the dictator and his family. Rodman was completely unaware that people are forced to worship him, or that Kim Jong-un has threatened to destroy the United States. Rodman's ramblings are as hilarious as they are disturbing. This clown and his ilk are the types of men whose achievements are idolized on television and in the media, and whose attitudes are adopted by the common man. The depths to which the mainstream culture can stomach, let alone idolize, such insulting displays of moral infirmity and abdication of personal responsibility are seemingly endless. Speaking of North Korean dictators, an accomplished celebrity ghostwriter is running a Kickstart campaign aimed at creating a new genre of literature, the unauthorized autobiography. The author aims to compile real-life stories from the delusional dictator, including reports of how he can shrink time, and how 1 + 1 does not always equal 2 for him. If you love satire, I encourage you to check out Michael Malice's Kickstart project to help it get funded. Link in the show notes. You know that the US government is killing people around the world. By continuing to use the dollar, you are helping the government. It doesn't have to be this way. There is an alternative. Bitcoin is a stateless, free market, non-political currency. Bitcoin is money that cannot be inflated or controlled by any government. Bitcoin returns the power of money to the people. Send money to your friends directly from your cell phone without using a bank. Did I mention Bitcoin payments can be totally anonymous? Learn it, use it, spread it. Get started with Bitcoin at weusecoins.com. Ian Freeman of the Shire Society recently wrote an article for freekeen.com entitled, The FSP is well past the ignoring and laughing stages. Ian writes, following recent attacks on real estate pro and all-around good guy Mark Warden, once again the pro-state media is on the attack against the Free State Project. This time, Foster's newspaper pens a paranoid editorial about the FSP approaching its goal of 20,000 participants, suggesting that there is some kind of secret plan to affect the 2016 election. Hey Fosters, the FSP timetable has nothing to do with your government elections. We want people to move here to get active as soon as possible. Elections are of course part of what's happening here, but candidates are running as both Democrats and Republicans, as well as in third parties like Libertarians and the NH Liberty Party. Were Fosters to reveal to their readers that the FSP participants are getting elected in both parties, that might really confuse all the people who can't break out of the two-party paradigm. Wouldn't want to encourage anyone to think outside the box, right Fosters? Gandhi is famous for saying, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. We have long been past the ignoring stage, and it's becoming clear that the statist opposition is no longer laughing. Just wait until thousands more liberty-loving activists are here. The fun is only just beginning. If you love freedom and want to learn more about the most exciting and successful liberty movement in the world, visit freestateproject.org. And don't miss the 101 reasons to move to New Hampshire, and also the 150+ reasons to move to Keene. That's all the time we have for today. Links to these stories can be found in this episode's show notes. Find PNN on YouTube, iTunes, Twitter, Facebook, and LiveLeak. For PeaceNewsNow.com, I'm Derek J, reminding you that we're all a part of the same chain.